Lamar Jackson right now is second in the NFL in touchdown passes with 15. He only has 2 interceptions. He has the second best QBR in the league at 74.3. Right now, Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL. All right. Can we all agree that Lamar Jackson not only is the best quarterback in the league right now, but he's playing better than Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson right now at this moment is the best quarterback in the NFL. 15 touchdowns to 2 interceptions compared to Patrick Mahomes, who has 6 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions, got his best receiver, Rashee Rice, injured on one of those interceptions that he threw when he tried to tackle him. Lamar Jackson clears Patrick Mahomes in every way right now. And we're not talking about Super Bowls because Super Bowls don't define who's the better player. Those are team accolades. Those are team accomplishments. Everybody and their mom likes to say Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And if you don't say Jordan's the GOAT, you're saying LeBron is the GOAT. So if you're going to say Patrick Mahomes is better than Lamar Jackson because he has more rings, then you got to say that Bill Russell is the greatest basketball player of all time because he has more rings than anybody that's ever played this game. If we are going strictly off talent and skill set, Lamar Jackson is in a different weight class than what Patrick Mahomes is. The league has never seen a quarterback as gifted as what Lamar is. This dude is killing defenses in the pocket, and he's also killing defenses on the ground with his legs. There is no way to stop Lamar Jackson. This dude is like a video game at quarterback. He's unstoppable. He can run around, evade sacks, buy time for guys to get open. This dude is everything that you want in a quarterback. He is the definition of what it means to be a dual threat QB. And right now, with how bad Patrick Mahomes has looked, Lamar Jackson easily has to be rated over him. Josh Allen has been playing some good football, but he played awful against the Houston Texans. Lamar Jackson has been consistent from week 1 to now with how well he's played, and he's very well on his way to winning the 3rd MVP award of his career. Lamar Jackson, with how good he's playing, he deserves the right to be the best quarterback in the NFL. There's no way that you can watch Patrick Mahomes play this year and say that he's been playing better football than Lamar Jackson. Why can we just not all agree that Lamar Jackson is a more talented quarterback than Patrick Mahomes? There's not a single thing that Mahomes can do that Lamar can't. But there are a lot of things that Lamar Jackson can do that Patrick Mahomes will never be able to do. Okay, Lamar Jackson is just in a different weight class from a talent standpoint than what Patrick Mahomes is. Lamar Jackson has been one of the most accurate passers in the league this year. And it's not like this dude is playing on a team that doesn't have any efficiencies. The offensive line isn't great. And it's not like he's playing with a star-studded group of wide receivers neither. Most of y'all can't even name more than 2 receivers on the Ravens team right now. Outside of Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews, name me 2 Baltimore Ravens pass catchers. I'll give you 3 seconds to do so. 3, 2, 1. You ran out of time. Don't be going to Google. Don't be going to ChatGPT. Don't cheat now. Tell me 2 Ravens pass catchers right now. You can't do it. Outside of Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews, they got Rashad Bateman. They got Isaiah Likely. They got a lot of talent on that squad, but Lamar Jackson has elevated that team. The Ravens are as good as what they are because of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson right now should be the front runner for MVP this year. I don't know how Mahomes even was an MVP favorite before Lamar with how bad he's played. Why is it that people always want to go hard on Lamar when he has a bad game? If Lamar Jackson had 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions right now, the media would be crucifying him right now. But since it's Patrick Mahomes and he got all these rings, he gets a pass? Come on now. Let's hold Patrick Mahomes accountable for the bad football that he's been playing this year. Yeah, he's 6-0, but so what? He's not playing championship level football. And yes, I do think that there is a correlation with how you play in the regular season and how you play in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes was not playing this bad last season. This is the worst year of football that we've seen out of Mahomes. The dude threw a pick and got his starting wide receiver, his star wide receiver, his best receiver in Rashee Rice injured. Ended his season. Come on, man. Let's stop having this double standard for Mahomes when we compare him to Lamar Jackson just because he has a little bit of hardware on his finger, man. Because Bill Russell has more rings than Jordan and LeBron, but yet when we talk about the greatest basketball player of all time, we only talk about those two for the conversation. Come on now. Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes right now. Why can't y'all admit that? Why is it that Nick Wright has to come out and make all these excuses for Patty? I don't give a damn about what Patrick Mahomes has done in the playoffs, and I don't care about what Lamar Jackson has not done in the playoffs, man, because right now, we are not talking about accolades. We're just talking about who's been playing better football right now, Mahomes or Lamar, and it's clearly Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. And I really believe that this is the year that Lamar finally wins a Super Bowl. And when he does win it this year, and he wins his third MVP award, then how are you going to talk about this conversation? Because Lamar has his ring. He's won the playoffs. So, I mean, he's more talented than Mahomes. He's playing better than Mahomes. What are we doing right now? Lamar Jackson is the number one quarterback in the NFL right now. If you were to rank all these quarterbacks from best to worst, Lamar Jackson should be number one. He's already beaten Joe Burrow. He already embarrassed Josh Allen. Now played Josh Allen too. He lost to the Chiefs because of an inch. Because Isaiah Likely was wearing some big behind cleats, and that's why that touchdown at the end of that game didn't count. Lamar Jackson is better than Patrick Mahomes. It shouldn't be a hot take saying that. Lamar can do a lot of things that Patrick Mahomes can't do. And the only reason John Harbaugh still has a job is because of Lamar Jackson. If you follow the league like that, you understand what I'm trying to say about that. Because Lamar Jackson's rookie season, John Harbaugh was about to get fired. They were about to part ways until Flacco got injured. Lamar came in, went 7-1, made it to the playoffs, and the rest has been history. So if it wasn't for Lamar, John Harbaugh probably would be out of a job or coaching for another franchise right now. I'm just saying, Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL right now based off how well he's played. 15-2 touchdown interception ratio compared to a 6-8 touchdown to interception ratio. Who's the best quarterback? If I was starting a team right now, I would take Lamar Jackson over Patrick Mahomes because the only thing Mahomes has over Lamar are rings, and rings don't define who's the better player. If that's the case, then Bill Russell is the greatest basketball player to ever play. He's better than Jordan. He's better than LeBron. Rings are a team accolade. It's not a definitive thing to use to judge who's the better player, because everything is circumstantial. If you were to put Lamar Jackson on the Kansas City Chiefs with Andy Reid, do you know how much damage Andy Reid would do with Lamar Jackson? Come on now. You give Patrick Mahomes to John Harbaugh, I don't think he's as good as what he would be under Andy Reid. I'm just saying.